So now we're at the start for the Silver Goblets and Nickalls Challenge Cup. This is the brother event to the one which we just saw. It's the open men's pairs. And in the blue and white on the left, it's Aitchison Imperial Rowing Club. It's Harry Aitchison and James Cracknell, not that one. And on the right of our picture, it's Leander Club and Oxford Brooks. It's Harry Glenister and Josh Bugajski, excuse me. And, well, they've blasted off, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, the crew on the right here, they've got big names, big status, big results to the name. They're both, you know, these are British athletes out here competing, and there's a lot at stake. You know, these events, although obviously we're used to being in the World Cup season right now, Henley Regatta means a lot to the British athletes in their sort of home course, and there's a real pride going put down of every time you get out there, you get an opportunity to prove yourself yet again. So for Glenister and Bugajski, it's a big race, and they'll want, you know, they're already imposing that rhythm, that force, that style.
Yeah, so Aitchison and Cracknell in the stripes at the top of the picture there. They've got a lot to do to be up against a putative British pair. So we've had some changes around in the pairs in the men's British team, and assuming that this pair, Leander and Oxford Brooks pair, go through and are joining the race live, you can see them dominating their opposition. Assuming they go through to tomorrow, they'd be racing Tom George and Ollie Wynne-Griffiths from Cambridge, who want to be the British pair to be selected, and they want to try and have a go at their rivals. So I think for these two, it's really all about tomorrow. It's like a selection race, Catherine.
Yeah, and we've talked about, I mean, the last couple of races we've seen that really impressive sort of Chinese quad, the American pair we've just seen as well, and now this British pair coming back. It really is genuinely a joy to watch sort of rowing and sculling at this level. They are, you know, Josh Bugajski came back from Tokyo with a silver medal from the men's 8, sorry, the bronze medal in the men's 8. And Harry Glenister in the bow seat has been on the circuit, didn't make the Tokyo Olympics, but is very close to it, and is sort of back in for the team now. So again, you know, they are used to that level of competition, but at this point in the race, they've got the lead they want. You can see the rates come down. They're again, we talk about enjoying this part of the race. I never know how many people enjoy this part of the race, but it'll still be painful. But you've got the crowds to come. You're pretty confident in the result now, and you can really make the most of this. Just checking that technique, just practicing these last bits of the race that you don't often get a chance to in front of these crowds. It's
a legendary race. Many famous names here, from the Kiwi Olympic champions to Redgrave and Pinsent. Last year it was Boulding and Tarrant, the men's spare pair from the Tokyo Olympics, who took the race and took the title. But one of the key things about a pair, we talked about this earlier this afternoon, is the combination of people. So they're looking for a combination of styles and techniques that can really match each other, and it's almost as much that as the raw horsepower and the data on how the pair's going to go. You can match your ergo scores, but can you match the way you flow and row? Yeah, there's such a sort of, you know, it's the art and science bit, isn't it? You've got all the numbers, the data, the height, the weight, the force, the power, the length, but then you've got just that feel, that innate, how people fit together, how people naturally row together, and that's the sort of makes part of the magic of when you're putting crews together. And how you move together, also how you are psychologically as well, isn't it? Sometimes, you know, you can be complementary, sometimes you can be similar, sometimes it can be destructive, a bit like a long-term relationship of any sort. It's such an intense pressure cooker when you're in a pair together. What a good relationship we just saw there. They're a happily married couple right now. Well, it could be. Could it be the beginning of something beautiful and long-term? We don't know. We'll find out more tomorrow as the two putative British pairs go up against each other here at Henley. It's a mini selection regatta, and a confirmation there of Glenister and Bugajski beating Aitchison and Cracknell, acknowledging the race. Well done to the pair from Aitchison Imperial Rowing Club. But there we go, through to race tomorrow, and their thoughts will be absolutely on that race now.